Connect. Welcome everybody to the DropZone podcast, episode 26, with your co-hosts Big Time Tony and Dope Ass Jeff. And today we also have a special guest joining the podcast today. Will be my good buddy Rebirth 23. How you gentlemen doing today?
Man, I'm good. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm good.
What about you, buddy?
Good. I'm happy to have Rebirth on. I'm excited.
Go Buffs. Go Buffs, shall I say? I got to put that out there before I start.
How's you guys' this week's been?
Well, my week's been, good. Obviously, just been ready and getting anticipated, to start my new journey, my new chapter, far as a new career move. So I've been kind of thinking about that a lot. But other than that, though, man, it's been exciting.
Hi, Ian. How about you? How's your Jeff? Oh, we've been Jeff.
Long ass week. Getting another week started, so that's just how it's going. That's how it's going.
I know, but it's been a long ass week for me too. All right, you fellas ready to get into this today?
Yes, sir.
All right, our first topic is the Lakers win NBA first in-season tournament. What's your feeling of those, guys?
Say it again now.
The Lakers winning the first NBA in-season tournament.
All right, who want to go first? You want to go first, Jeff, or how you want to? How you want to do? How you guys want to do it?
I'll go first because it's another one of my rants. I can't stand LeBron. I cannot stand this guy.
Oh man.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Wait. Okay, let me get comfortable for this one.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Let's go, Jeff.
As soon as this got announced, I texted a few friends. I'm like, LeBron's winning this. Lakers are winning this just to massage his ego, get the fucking, the GOAT debate going again. The Lakers, out of the teams in the East bracket that they could have played in the finals, they played the Indiana Pacers. Now, they're doing good this year, but they could have played the Bucks or the Celtics. You're going to tell me that the Pacers beat both the Bucks and the Celtics? Come on now. Like, they're doing good, but you're going to tell me that the Pacers just beat those two teams? I watched the end of the game last night. AD saying that he's him. The Pacers don't really have a true center other than Miles Turner, and when he fouls out, because I'm not going to say much of anything, but the refs might be getting paid a little bit extra to call the fouls in Lakers' favor for LeBron to not cry on national television. AD, if you can stay healthy for a whole season, yeah, you can be him. But I mean, I'm sure in the next week he'll go out with an injury. So, I mean, that's just my take. It doesn't mean much to me at all. I mean, it was cool. I like the whole concept, but as soon as it got announced, I knew that the first winner would be LeBron. I just knew it. I just had a feeling.
Well, first and foremost, all due respect, I love the Lakers. I'm going to put that out there. I think that, when I first watched the game, the whole tournament, it kind of blew my mind with the different color courts, because I feel like I was playing a PS5 or some sort when I seen that. So it was kind of cool. That was different, and I respect it and I like it, and I love that. However, when I was watching the game, not just today, not just yesterday, but when I watched the Phoenix game, KD himself, Kevin Durant himself told whoever he was speaking to, say, that you think she'll win. KD said himself, the Lakers, which was crazy to me. He said the Lakers. He said that the Lakers had size, They have shooting. Their shooters are way better than if they play the Pacers. Come on. First and foremost, I'm not a Pacer fan. The last time I was a Pacer fan, that's when Reggie Miller was playing. I'm gonna get that clear.
Fuck Reggie Miller.
Okay. So I look at it like this. When I watched that game with the Pacers, it was a very up-tempo game. AD came and
we both hold on for a second.
Huh?
Jeff, do you see who's commenting on us for today?
Yes, O-Dog Owen.
Owen, buddy, how you doing? I hope everything is going well. Owen was one of the original creators of the podcast.
Are we back on? We good?
Yeah.
All right. So LeBron put up 31 points, right? No, I'm sorry, 41. Was it 31 or 40? No, he played 40 minutes and 31 points plus 8 rebounds with 11 assists. Come on, man. AD, right? And I got stacks. AD played 39 minutes and he put up 27 points. I think there was the time that AD had to shine because obviously AD always get placed on the injury list. You never know what you got coming with AD. Either his ankles get twisted or whatever things may happen, but AD has something to prove, and he proved it. I'm not an AD fan. I'm going to keep that 100 with you. I'm not. But however, when I watched that game, I felt like it was Kobe and Shaq back-to-back. It was to the point whereas LeBron is what? How old LeBron? 38, 39?
39.
Like 39, doing the things that he is doing at an age where he was doing. The last person I've seen do that was Vince Carter. Before he retired. I'm not comparing Vince Carter with LeBron. I'm not doing that. But to me, LeBron is the GOAT, and LeBron know how to carry a team with or without a team. But AD, what I seen with AD when he played Phoenix and when he played the Pacers, phenomenal.
Okay, so here's how I feel about this. We all know I'm not a big LeBron fan. That's no big surprise. Because simply I'm a Knicks fan to begin with. But my feeling is a lot of the teams really didn't take the in-season tournament serious. The Sixers are, they was half stepping through it. The Celtics half stepped through it. The Bucks look like they was half stepping through it. Even the Nuggets, the defending champions, you got to sit there and say, okay, why, how come the Nuggets wasn't the one that was going for it instead of the Lakers? Now, with that being said, congratulations to the Lakers. Once again, like I said, I'm not sure. Maybe next year, if they're doing it again next year, a lot of people will take it more seriously and it will show up. It'd be a better product. We did have a conversation a couple of weeks ago about the court designs, and there was a few of them that we said we did love.
Okay.
Some of them kind of look just, I don't want to say like cartoonish, but they was like kind of bad design. None of them matched a lot of the color schemes. Some of the color schemes on the new court designs was like, you didn't even know that it was for that team. I agree, 100%. But yeah, other than that, shockingly, AD made it through the entire tournament. Mr. Walking Hospital Bill, as I like to call him. And it did bring, with LeBron, it did give him a kind of like new life on the league again. So, I kind of got to disagree with you, Rebirth, when you call him the GOAT. Because that title still belongs to Michael Jordan.
Okay. I respect that. You got your own, you got your opinions or you got whatever. I respect that, but let's break it down. Let's break LeBron James down.
Now, okay, we can get into this conversation.
Let's go. Let's break LeBron James down. Let's break Jordan down. First and foremost, I'm a huge Jordan fan. Hands down, right? I'm not questioning nothing what Jordan brought to the game. Huge Jordan fan. But when you have a young kid that came to the league at 18 years old, his first debut basketball game was with Sacramento, whereas Sacramento had a stacked team during that time. LeBron came to the league at 18 years old and dominated from 18 to 39 years old right now. Hands down, right? Michael Jordan, huge era. That's my era. Michael Jordan came to the league. He didn't have a good team. Obviously, he didn't. But in due time, the Bulls created.
He had a coke-infested team.
Yeah, you're right. He had a coke-infested team back in those days, right? But it took time for the Bulls to build a dominant team around Jordan. Obviously, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Steve Kerr, and the list can go. Tony Kukoc, the list can go on, right? Ron Harper, the list can go on, right? Jordan, every time Jordan stepped on the court, he held his own. He was the GOAT. I'm not saying Jordan is not the GOAT. I'm not saying he is the GOAT of all time. Yes. But I'm saying currently now, LeBron James is the GOAT currently now. He got everything that he needed. LeBron James, the first NBA basketball player that I respect because he was the first one that built the school in Cleveland.
Okay, well, with his personal accolades, I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, yes, he's up there. He's the best on that part. As far as basketball goes, here's my issue with LeBron James. With Jordan, how many All-Star players has he ever played with?
Say it again now.
How many All-Star players have Jordan ever played with?
Well, Scottie Pippen.
How many has LeBron played with?
About 3 or 4.
That list is a lot longer than that, brother.
But you say the All-Star that LeBron played, he played with D-Wade, All-Star, Hall of Famer.
Chris Bosh.
Huh?
Chris Bosh.
Hall of Famer, All-Star. He also played with
Kevin Love.
You say Kevin Love?
Yep.
Trash.
But he was an All-Star.
Yeah, because LeBron made him that way. He's trash.
No. When he was in Minnesota, he was an All-Star.
Kevin Love, we have never heard of Kevin Love before Kevin Love came to Cleveland. We have never heard.
That's not true. That's not true.
I never. Okay, so Kevin. All right. So Kevin Love rode the bench at Sacramento, right? He didn't come. He wasn't coming.
No, he was in Minnesota. He was the leading scorer and rebounder in Minnesota.
Okay, I give him that. But when he came to Cleveland, his name got out there. Who was Kevin Love, right? I didn't heard of Kevin Love back then. I mean, I heard of him, but I didn't watch Kevin Love until he went to Cleveland.
Well, yeah, because he was in Minnesota. Nobody was watching Minnesota. That's why.
But
he was still an All-Star. It was in the Western Conference, but he was still an All-Star.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving, All-Star.
Absolutely. Shaquille O'Neal, All-Star.
Hall of Famer.
Absolutely. Hands down.
So, Anthony Davis, All-Star.
All-Star, future Hall of Famer.
Russell Westbrook.
All-Star, future Hall of Famer.
You see where this is going?
Absolutely,
he always needed his team stacked to get him through. He didn't learn how to win until he got to Miami.
Oh my God. We must forget the Eastern Conference, right? We must forget.
The Eastern Conference?
We forgot in 2002, was it 2002 or 2003, when he demolished the Pistons. We forgot when he demolished the Wizards.
Okay, but did he win a championship?
No, he went to the finals every year. He didn't have a team.
and he got destroyed by the Spurs.
They had a stacked team.
Okay, what I'm saying is he didn't win a championship till he went to Miami.
Absolutely.
So Dwayne Wade is the one who taught him how to win a championship. In their first season together, in the fourth quarter of their championship run against the Dallas Mavericks, LeBron James was nowhere to be found.
So he didn't show up.
In the fourth quarter, no.
But Ray Allen did, though.
Another All-Star.
You forgot about Ray Allen. But my thing...
Yeah, I did forget about Ray Allen.
I didn't. But my thing, I agree with you 100% to a certain extent. LeBron, listen, here's the thing, man. If you want to talk about different NBA players going to different teams to get a championship, okay, KD did the same thing. He went to a stacked team. He didn't even need a KD. But he went because he wanted to chase the ring. I think that Golden State should have took Carmelo Anthony because he the one was chasing the ring. He should have changed that and went to Golden State. My thing, when LeBron came to Cleveland had nobody. They had Darius Miles. They had they had Carlos Boozer. They had all these garbage players with trash. LeBron came. Go ahead.
And I know you're gonna say he took that team to the finals.
What you think? I'm just telling you. I watched it. I seen it with my own eyes.
But you also gotta remember, the Eastern Conference at that point was not strong. It was the weakest ever the Eastern Conference has ever been. There was maybe like one or two strong teams out of the East. The power was in the West at that point.
So who was the two teams? Who was the two teams coming out the East?
So you had Orlando was one of them.
Trash.
Not that no, because when they had Dwight Howard, they was a pretty decent team.
Okay, and who else?
Because they went to the finals and they got spanked by the Spurs as well.
Absolutely.
The Pistons was on the decline. They was coming to the end of their run.
But they had a stacked team.
But it was at the end of their run, though.
But they had a stacked. We talked about stacked teams, right?
Yeah. But now look who Jordan had to go through.
But
the Celtics were 5 Hall of Famers at that time.
Okay.
And he took
You're right.
He took a coke-infested team and tried to beat the 5 Hall of Famers. That wasn't going to happen. We all know that.
Okay.
And then he had to go up against the bad boy Pistons.
Was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
They beat the hell out of Jordan.
Absolutely. Hands down. But go ahead.
It was against the Pistons is where Jordan learned how to win.
Absolutely.
He got bigger, he got stronger.
Absolutely.
Now look at who he had to play in the East. We had the Bully Knicks.
Yep. Phenomenal team.
The Pacers.
Phenomenal team.
The Miami Heat.
Phenomenal team.
The Detroit Pistons was coming back on the come up again.
Yep.
And I think there was one more, but I can't remember. I believe it was.
Was it Houston? The Rockets?
Well, Houston's in the West.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know what I was thinking. You're right.
I can't think of who the last team was, but there was at least 5 or 6 teams that Jordan had to go through in the East. When LeBron was in the East, he only had to go through at a certain point the Celtics.
But that's not true. He only went I'm speaking because I'm a huge LeBron fan. LeBron had to go through, like you say, he had to go through the Wizards.
Which was a joke of a team.
No, because Gilbert Arenas, they had a good squad.
That was a joke. That was a joke of a team.
Okay, they still had to go through them, right? They had to go through well, I ain't gonna say the bad boys because the bad boys were Isaiah Thomas and them. I'm gonna say they had to go through the Pistons. which means they went to the finals.
On a decline.
Huh?
On a decline.
But they had to go through Boston. We all seen the finals. We all seen what happened, what LeBron did to all three of those Eastern Conference teams. Then he went to the West. We seen what they did on the West. We seen that. It just, unfortunately, here's the thing, man, with me, man. If I'm on a basketball or any team and I'm one of the best players on the team and I feel like I'm young, my career is excelling, and I need to chase something. I need to chase a ring. I got the money. I got the things that I need in life, but I want to make my name known, right? My thing is this, though. LeBron always had issues with Cleveland because they didn't want to spend the money to bring in the best players. They didn't want to do that. So what he did was, I agree with him to a certain extent. He took his talent to South Beach. Hear me out. He could have took his talent to LA. He could have took his talent to Boston. He could have went any other team and he would have got that ring. Unfortunately, when he went to Miami, the first year he didn't get the ring. He didn't get the ring the first year. I don't even think he got the ring the second year. If I'm not mistaken.
No, he did get it the second year. What's up, Brian?
Second year?
Yeah.
Okay. So it just, I
because that was the year they beat Oklahoma.
Okay. So it just one of those things that's like the Lakers now, although what they played in this tournament, some say it was mediocre, some say it was just a little, a garbage tournament or what the case may be. I honestly feel last year, when that was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, the championship that they won in the bubble was trash to me.
Yeah, I think we all agree with that one.
That was trash. That wasn't even no tournament. I mean, a championship. That was trash.
They should have kept the season shut down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, on that one, you're not going to get an argument for either one of us. You won't get an argument from either one of us on that one.
So, what you think, Jeff?
I think LeBron is so in his head. He wants to be Jordan so bad. And, I mean, we just want to compare finals records. How about that? How many times has LeBron had to get to the finals? How many times has he lost it? Jordan, I believe he's undefeated in the finals. That's all I got to say. And again, you look at the teammates that LeBron has had. He's pretty much the teams have somewhat bought their way to the championship. Whereas Jordan, as you said, they built around him and built it from up to make it there. I respect LeBron to a certain extent, but I think hopping teams the way that he did and just kind of manifesting people to come to him and just the all-star talent that he's had help with, I just think it's just too much to, think that he's the GOAT when he's had almost the entire NBA league on his team at this point.
But Golden State did it, Jeff. Golden State did the same exact thing, but ain't nobody crucified Golden State.
Oh, they crucified them.
Hold on.
They crucified the shit out of them.
They crucified Golden State. They crucified Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Every player Golden State had, they drafted.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, they didn't crucify the Warriors. They crucified Kevin Durant.
Which was already a stacked team from there. Now, when I say stacked, had wonderful, great players. Then they added KD. He's a threat. KD is a threat. They added a threat to Golden State, and they just ran on that good run. But let's bring it back because I'm going fishing right now. Let's bring it back. We want to talk about Golden State. When Golden State played Cleveland, what happened? What happened when Golden State played Cleveland when LeBron was there? What happened?
The league handed LeBron James the title because they suspended Draymond Green,
which was trash,
for something that LeBron James started.
You got proof?
Come on, man.
You got proof?
Really?
Hey.
Really?
Okay.
Come on now. They was down 3-1.
Okay, yep.
Draymond Green would have never got suspended. They would have never won that championship.
I disagree with you, man.
Oh.
What you think, Jeff? Come on, Jeff.
You calling Draymond trash is an insult to Draymond Green. I mean, just the impact that he has, even still now on the Golden State Warriors, and we're talking years ago. His defensive prowess and his basketball knowledge, and his temper and his wrongdoings do get in the way. And sometimes, if he doesn't put himself in those situations, they're a lot better of a team. But yeah, if he doesn't get suspended, I don't see them getting past Game 6. I mean, that's the game that he got suspended in for Game 6. I don't think they win that series if he doesn't get suspended.
He's the Charles Oakley, Dennis Rodman combination of this era. So basically, I'm saying, you know how Charles Oakley was the league tough guy. You know,
Absolutely.
You're not gonna mess with his teammates.
Absolutely.
Okay, Draymond has that mentality. He has Dennis Rodman's defensive prowess and rebounding ability. Does he not?
I mean, he all right.
He's a menace on defense.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't do the little things that Dennis does, like run around pinching people's butts and shit.
Yeah.
But he's a menace on defense. He's a little bit better of a scorer than Rodman is. But, he's a hothead. That's his biggest problem.
That's what make him trash.
Well, I mean, LeBron flopped, so...
Reggie Miller did the same thing to it. So everybody flopping out. I mean, Kobe did the same thing too. Rest in peace, Mamba. I love him to death. He did the same thing.
None of them literally threw themselves across the court.
You're right. But being a native Michigan, born and raised in Saginaw, Michigan, Draymond Green is trash. Saginaw, Michigan, Draymond Green.
You just ain't right.
He's trash. Let me explain to you reason why. Me, when I first watched Draymond Green play, first and foremost, Draymond Green would not be who Draymond Green is if he go to a different team. You remember when they had talks about Draymond Green possibly getting traded? Remember that? From Golden State, because of what he do on the court and he's supposed to be a leader and this and that, blah, and he was already demanding to get traded to Cleveland with LeBron. He wanted to go play with LeBron. The same two individuals who bumped heads on the court, the same two individuals who fought on the court. He wanted to go play with the GOAT. Draymond Green did.
Man, right? You don't quit calling that motherfucker the GOAT.
No. When I say this, so all right, to me, it's two different GOATs. To me, he would never get compared to Jordan. So I don't know. It's not gonna happen. He's the GOAT of our era, LeBron. To me,
is he really?
To me, of our era, bro. Hear me out, bro. Come on, man. He surpassed how many points, man? Come on, man. Stop it, man. Come on, he broke the record of points, man. Come on, man. Let's just put that out there. And then we can move on. My thing is this. I want to go back to Draymond Green. Draymond Green, he never shows up when it's time to play. Is he a good basketball player? Absolutely. Do we have a phenomenal IQ of the game? Absolutely. He has to be because he played with other future Hall of Famers. He played with Steve Kerr. Stephon. He played with the other individuals that he's playing with now. So therefore, Draymond Green feel in his mind, his head, that he has to protect his teammates. I agree because I'd be doing the same thing. Anybody would, right? Anybody would. I mean, Charles Oakley.
Cat Williams. That Cat was calling it the town.
So Charles Oakley did it. Dennis Rodman did it. Charles Barkley did it. Sean Kemp did. I mean, the list can go. Kevin Garnett did. The list can go on, right? My thing is this though: if you're gonna put yourself out there, make sure your game bag it up, because nowadays most people are talking about what he is doing wrong to the game of basketball, as far as that's his temperament, and the things can go on, and the list can go on. But at the end of the day, Draymond Green is trash.
We need to move on to our next topic.
Let's go.
So, Ohtani's monster deal with the Dodgers. For those of you who don't know or don't follow baseball, Japanese star, I'm just going to call him Ohtani because I'm not going to even try to pronounce his whole name, signed a 10-year, $700 million deal with the Dodgers, which is the largest contract now in professional sports history. It used to belong to Jaylen Brown, who signed a $300 million. Yeah, now that just got surpassed. He's basically making $70 million a year, roughly about $3,000 a minute.
That's crazy to me, man. You know what? I think that LA, he appreciates the LA fans so much, and the LA fans love him. Obviously, his game, he's MVP. Was he the MVP? He was the MVP, right? The most valuable player, right? If I'm not mistaken. I know.
I don't think did he get it?
I think he got it, man. If I'm not mistaken. I think if he did, I thought he got it. The MVP. But
I know he was on pace.
Okay.
I'm sure Jeff checking it right now. Well, go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Oh, me or Jeff?
You.
Oh no, I just think that obviously $700 million is a lot. Like you say, every second, every minute, or whatever case may be, he's getting that money, and not to mention endorsements too, though. So I'm quite sure he got a lot of endorsements, and I think $700 million is a lot of money, obviously. And hold on, what position he played again?
He's an outfielder and a pitcher. He's a two-way player.
Oh my! And there you go. I guess nowadays two-way players getting a lot of money for doing, for playing, two positions. So I applaud him. I'm happy for him. Continue to get money, man. I wish it was $900 million.
Don't we all wish that we could get paid like that?
Yeah, right. Hey, did you know? So baseball obviously is like basketball and football salaries is obviously different, but baseball salaries and what they get paid, oh my God. Woo!
They have the advantage of not having a salary cap.
Oh man. I don't even gotta play baseball. I want to be the person that clean the fields up. I want to with a salary, man. That's crazy. I want to be a person inside of like $700 million, and the pitchers get paid a lot of money too.
Some of them. It's usually the power hitters that get paid the most.
Oh, okay.
Position players. Because they're the ones that are on the field pretty much on a daily basis, where pitchers are on the field, on the mound every 5 days.
Oh.
But yeah, Otani won the American League Most Valuable Player twice actually already. He won it in 2023 and in 2021. So, I mean, it's deserved, but that's a hell of a lot of money. And I just hope that he continues to play at the level that he's playing at, barring no injuries. Because if he's getting $70 million a year and he's sitting in the fucking clubhouse, then I think some stuff might get said. But as long as he stays healthy, congrats to him. Keep getting your money. Just I don't have a problem with it. It's all right.
Yeah, I agree. As long as he you say be healthy, continue to take care of his body, continue to show up for the games and stuff like that. I think that he'll be all right. Like you say, I guess it sucks if he get injured, and then what's gonna happen after that? So, that's huge. That's huge for not just him. I'm quite sure for him and his family, and it's huge for LA. So, LA, you got one. You got somebody. LA, let's go. The Dodgers, let's go.
All right, moving on. Our next topic, Jeff. This is something we've been dealing with all season long. Another NFL suspension.
Woo!
Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Justin Ross was suspended for violating the league misconduct policy. Oh. Go ahead, Jeff.
Well, I mean, the entire story is he was on the exempt list after an October incident with his girlfriend, and he will be suspended 6 regular season games for violating the personal conduct policy. Since any games a player misses while on that list is credited against his suspension, he'll be back with the team on Monday after their game tonight against the Bills. He will have to pay back the 6 game checks he received on paid leave. So he's pretty much just back with the team next week. But it's just stupid, and our thing on this podcast is we joke around with people who got suspended, who can't stay out of trouble, who put themselves in situations that could easily be avoided. And, as a NFL player or just a professional athlete in general, you don't need to be around the certain situations that they are in. And they just make the wrong choices every time. And, they've got to get smarter, because again, us 3 sitting here, pretty much everyone in the world would love to get paid what these athletes are getting paid, and they're throwing that valuable money away and the opportunity away for usually a girlfriend, a wife, a fiance, just stupid stuff that could be easily avoided. So again, I think he's back with the team on Monday is what it says. So again, it's just another stupid thing that's going on.
All right. First and foremost, I want to say this. Justin Ross, you are trash. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not saying him as an NFL person or his athletic ability. I'm not saying that he's trash on that end. I'm saying he is trash because he put himself in situations like that with all this money. You got all these kids looking up to you. You got all these fans. You got everything that you want, like you say, Jeff, in front of you. Things that we wish that we could be where you at right now in life. I think that they had suspended for 6 games, right?
Yeah, 6 games.
I think sometimes when athletes with money like this, they feel invincible. They feel like they can do whatever they want to do with money. Okay. My thing is this, though. I don't really know too much about what happened, but I also seen or I read what happened. I don't judge nobody. That's not me. I don't judge that. But my thing is this, though. When you got money like that, you got all the eyes is on you, right? Everybody is on you. And for you to put yourself in these sticky situations, you know better. You smart. Justin Ross is a smart guy. I'm quite sure he is. But he put himself in these situations that give him, the penalties and things of that nature by breaking the NFL, was it the code or some sort?
Policy or misconduct code.
Yeah.
Misconduct policy.
Yeah. So come on, man. Come on, Jeff. You know what's going on, man. Like, I hope he learns from this. I hope he get some type of counseling for this and just come back strong and better and recoup, man. I feel sorry for him. I feel not just him. I feel sorry for his girlfriend or his wife or somebody or whoever the lady was. I also feel sorry for her as well. But hey, man, come back stronger, and then I know you're gonna make it up, on the field in no time.
Okay, you guys both make great valid points, and you're not going to get an argument from me on everything you said. I agree with 100% with what both of you said. And the only thing I'm going to add to it is the fact that, like I said, since the beginning of the season, actually before the season, we've been dealing with all these damn suspensions for dumb shit like gambling and fucking abuse, violating the drug policy and stuff. It's just when you're in a position where you're making millions.
We lost them. It happens from time to time. We do lose them with the connection.
Okay.
So I'm going to see if it reestablishes, but I'm just going to add something that I wanted to say as I was going. These players need to learn from themselves. Like as we said, we've been dealing with this all year, many years. I mean, it's nonstop. Like just last week, me and Tony talked about Von Miller, who was arrested for an issue with his wife. So, like these players need to learn from each other. Now, like, you can't put yourself in these situations because it's only going to lead to bad. If, like, what me and Tony said, just take a moment, walk away. You don't need to, like, even if you have that thought of raising your hand to anyone, no matter if it's a female or a male, if you even have that thought of raising your fist to hurt them, just walk away. Take a walk around the block. Take a drive in the car, get away from that situation so you don't end up making the wrong choice.
Hey, what was the NFL? Oh, go ahead, Tony. You had lost connection, but can you speak about what you talking about?
Oh, I was basically saying that, they just need to, just learn how to stay out of situations like that. There's no point in, nothing good comes out of it. Because all you're going to do is, okay, like Jeff said, you raise your hand to hit somebody, whether it's male or female. No, first of all, no male should be raising their hands to a female to begin with at all.
Absolutely.
All three of us pretty much all believe that 100%.
Absolutely.
Now, with the male, okay, yeah, if you're defending yourself, fine. But at the same point, you can't put yourself in that type of situation. Hanging out at clubs and stuff like that, nothing good's gonna come out of it. Like, Stephen A. always says, nothing good's come out of hanging out at 2:00 in the morning.
Absolutely.
Nothing good's gonna come out of it. And when people knowing who you are, and basically with everything on the internet, and they knowing how much are you making, they're gonna try you because all they've seen is, hey, okay, you walk up to me, you hit me. Okay, now I'm going to sue you. And hopefully you settle out of court and I could get paid one way or the other. It's not worth it. They need to learn how to put themselves out of that situation.
What was that football player name? I forgot his name. He they had him like in video, like in on camera dragging his girlfriend or some sort.
Ray Rice.
Was it Ray Rice or what? Was it Ray Rice?
Ray Rice.
Mm-hmm.
And then he beat her up in the elevator, something like that.
Yeah.
It goes back to what I was saying, man. It always be some type of domestic violence pertaining these sticky situations. When the eyes is on you, and you have so much of a temper, and you lash out on your significant other, that's not cool. If you have a temper, use that temper on the field. Use
I
that
agree.
aggressiveness on the field. Don't use it on somebody else in the physical form. So it goes back to what I was saying. They feel like they're invisible. And, you know, the law is the law.
I got nothing else on it.
But he's trash for that.
All right, Jeff. Next topic is your favorite topic. But so far with a little bit of twist. So I got it as NFL signings and injuries. Let's go through the signings first, which I believe was only one. Shaq Leonard.
Yep, the Eagles signed linebacker Shaq Leonard after he was released by the Colts. I think it's a big signing for the Eagles, especially defensively, after we saw the ass whooping that they took against the Niners last week. Yeah, I think it's definitely needed. It adds to that linebacker core that they have there. I mean, I have no problems with it. You know, if it makes it more of a competitive game next time that they play, then great. So I have no problem with the signing that they had there.
I don't have a problem with it either.
I don't really have a problem. I just don't really I don't really follow him like that. But I don't know what he does. I mean, I know what he does for the NFL, but I don't know what record, or I don't know what, you know, how he is on the field and what his stats. So I'm just happy he got another job.
All right, now, Jeff, is your favorite part, the injuries.
We had a list of injuries happen throughout the day, especially for the Texans, which were not good at all. CJ Stroud left the game with a concussion, and he did not return versus the Jets. Nico Collins left the game with a calf injury. He didn't return. And their tight end Dalton Schultz with a hamstring injury. He was out versus the Jets today. And they already lost Tank Dell last week for the season. Me and Tony talked about that, about the play call that they had with him at the end of the line. He's about 5'10", 165 pounds, and they had him at the end of the line run blocking. That's never going to end well at all. So that's the big injuries there. Jonathan Taylor, he was out again for Cincinnati. New Orleans was... Actually, I want to talk about Hayden Hurst. There's a specialist for the concussions that they have in the NFL now, and they somewhat fear it could be career-threatening as far as his concussion goes, as far as post-traumatic stuff. If he gets hit again, could lead to worse. But he doesn't think so. He came out in a statement saying that he doesn't think so. He was out again versus New Orleans. So
most the players going to say they don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
The doctors are the ones going to tell you whether it's going to be or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I do hope it's not a career-threatening injury for him. But, I mean, if the specialist is saying it could be, I'd be wary about going out on that field again. New Orleans, their running back Kendrick Miller, he was out. Rashid was out, and Taysom Hill was out for them. Tampa Bay's two-star defensive players, Devin White, their linebacker, he was a foot injury, he was out versus Atlanta, and Jamal Dean with an ankle injury, he was out. Kansas City running back Isaiah Pacheco with an injury, he was out versus Buffalo today. Geno Smith, he wanted to go against the San Francisco 49ers. He was up until pregame, but he did not play. So it was Drew Lock for the Seattle Seahawks today. And the last few are the most significant. Minnesota wide receiver Justin Jefferson with a chest injury. He left the game versus Las Vegas and didn't return.
And he just came back.
Yes, and he just came back.
That's crazy. That's my son's favorite NFL player too, man. He just like you say, he just came back off an injury, and and man, I don't know what to say about that one.
That's tough. That is tough. That happened. You know, everyone was excited for his return, and he ends up getting injured in his return. So we hope it's nothing too serious. It was just a precaution with a chest injury. And the last big one, Justin Herbert, the Los Chargers quarterback, left the game with a hand injury versus Denver, and he didn't return. There's really no news on it right now, but it's a hand injury for that star QB, Justin Herbert, in Los Angeles. Not a big list this week.
QBs are dropping like flies this season.
Mm-hmm.
I have never heard so many injuries, man, in the NFL right now. That's ridiculous.
It is. I don't even know what to say about it. It's just it's at a point where, I mean, they said, I believe it was on Fox Sports this afternoon before the Lions game, that there's been 51 different starting quarterbacks this season. 51.
That's crazy.
I didn't even realize there was that many damn quarterbacks in the fucking league.
Yeah. That's crazy to me, man. That's a high number.
I mean, you know it's bad when they're pulling people off from the home off the couch. Because they did that with right now with Joe Flacco. Who's off his mom's couch. And of course the famous one, Justin Pugh, off the couch.
Man. Hey, but speaking of like who won that game with the Pistons in Chicago?
Oh, we're about to hit that right in a few minutes. That's our next topic is Week 14 recap. Do you want me to start this one off, Jeff? I know this is going to be a short topic for you.
Yeah, go ahead. It's fucking...
So we're going to start off with the Thursday night game. Jeff, who everybody knows is a Steelers fan, they somehow managed to lose to the Patriots, 21-18. Yeah, I don't think it was a pretty good game for them. I'm trying to get the stats right now, if my phone cooperates.
Mitch Trubisky sucks. He's so bad. Oh, I mean, he had 2 total touchdowns, but he threw that 1 interception and only threw for 190 yards. Our defense made Bailey Zappi look like Tom Brady out there. He went 19 for 28, 240 yards and 3 touchdowns.
There was actually a Juju Smith fighting that game.
Yeah, of course there was. He was playing the Steelers. So why wouldn't he show up?
Oh, man.
Yeah, Trubisky looked horrible. 22 for 35, 190 yards, 1 touchdown and interception.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just... I mean, it's bad when a leading receiver only has 3 catches for 57 yards.
Yeah.
On the Steelers.
I mean, Pittsburgh, they really still a good team. I mean, I like the Pittsburgh, especially the old Pittsburgh team. But to me, I like they doing all right though. I think
not losing to 3-10 teams back-to-back weeks. That's not good. But I mean,
yeah, it's not. You know what I'm saying.
But I mean, I can use the excuse that we don't have Kenny Pickett. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Without Kenny Pickett, in your words, we're trash. So,
yeah.
We are trash without Kenny Pickett.
Yeah. They trash. Yeah. But I think that, you know what? I think they're going to they would try to find something that was, it's just what it is. I think that the coach is going to find something that they can, tune into and get find the cause of what's going on. And I hope they need to find it now.
Well, they knew what the problem was. They got rid of him 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
It was the offensive coordinator. Yeah, he got fired.
Damn.
But then, with Kenny with Pickett getting hurt, that really now because now you're relying on Trubisky, and I think either one of us could be a better quarterback than him just fucking sitting on the couch. Because Trubisky, he's beyond trash.
Don't worry, our third string is Mason Rudolph, so I don't know if we get much better than that.
As long as Mal Garrett's not around to smack him with a fucking helmet again.
Mm-hmm. Oh man!
All right, go ahead. What's the next one, Jeff?
The Texans get destroyed by the New York Jets, 6-30. And again, I said about the injuries to the Texans, but I did not expect them to lose by 24 points to the New York Jets.
What was the score, Jeff?
6-30.
Wow.
And there was a Zach Wilson sighting, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, Zach Wilson.
Quarterback.
Yeah, like Zach Wilson and Zappy, I think they communicated like, we actually play football this week, so they don't talk about us again. And they actually played football, which was surprising.
Because Zach Wilson went 27 for 36, 301 yards and 2 touchdowns. Where the fuck did that come from?
He's been so fucking bad all year. Where?
It came.
I don't think that was Zach Wilson, actually. I don't think that was Zach Wilson. I think that was someone just impersonating him. That could not have been Zach Wilson.
It came out of nowhere, man.
He might have went to Denver and borrowed Russell Wilson for a little bit. And then Garrett Wilson showed up. He went 9 receptions for 108 yards. The fuck?
Damn.
Yeah,
the Jets actually look like a fucking football team. They actually look like a football team today.
Yeah.
Wow. But the Texans fall to 7-6. The Jets improved to 5-8.
What's the next one?
The Rams lose to the Ravens in overtime, 31-37.
Yeah, so, that was a shootout. That game ended the same way week 1 between the Jets and Bills ended.
Yeah.
Return for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's yeah, it was. That was I didn't get a chance to watch the game, obviously, but 31-37?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it was a close game. So I think Jackson, he threw what? 3 touchdowns. I think
he went 24 for 43.
Okay.
316 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception.
That's not bad. Then what? Stanford went for what? 23, 41, and 294 yards and plus 3 touchdowns too, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
And there was an Odell Beckham sighting today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 catches for 97 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, man. That was a good game. And like I said, I didn't even get a chance to watch the game, but obviously they was going at it, man.
So I just got a notification on Justin Hubert's injury. Basically they're saying it's a fractured finger on his throwing hand. But he still might play for the Thursday night football game.
Okay.
That's a good sign.
Yes, yeah. It's a really good sign. Hope so. I hope things go well for him. Obviously, the trainer's gonna make sure he's right, he's ready, prepared, and hit that field. But it's a good sign, though, hands down.
What's next, Jeff?
All right. The next game was the Panthers. This game's gonna be quick. The Panthers lose to the Saints 6-28. Saints handle business like they were supposed to. The Panthers are god awful. They're 1-12 now. Bryce Young, 13 for 36, 137 yards. That was his stat line today.
Rebirth. The Panthers are
1-12. Trash.
Oh yeah, trash.
They're
You call me trash.
they're beyond trash. Whatever's lower than trash, that's them. They're
That's
1-12. They're very bad.
They garbage. Hot garbage. Thank you, Tony. Thanks for the alley-oop.
You welcome. What's the next one, Jeff? Because we're not gonna spend much time on that garbage.
No, the Colts lose to the Bengals 14-34. Jake Browning had a good game. You know, the backup QB for the Bengals with Joe Burrow being out. 18 for 24, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Joe Mixon found the end zone finally. 21 carries for 79 yards and a touchdown. I think the Colts definitely are hurting without Jonathan Taylor. I think they actually are. I think it's surprising, again, based off of his earlier in the year, his antics that he had just to his contract. But I think they are actually missing his explosiveness out of that backfield.
Yeah, because their running game was basically non-existent. They literally ran for 46 yards as a team.
Damn.
On 18 carries.
Trash.
Yeah.
What's the next one? We're gonna have to have you both on more often because this is comical right here.
The Bucks, my guy Baker Mayfield wins 29-25 against the Atlanta Falcons. Baker had a decent game. He won 14 for 29, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rashid White got over 102 yards rushing. Desmond Ridder, he was passing the ball a lot, really well, 347 passing yards, but only 1 touchdown and an interception. Drake London had 172 receiving yards. So he finally showed up this season, but they lose anyway, 29-25.
And Kyle Pitts finally found the end zone again.
About damn time.
You got anything, Rebirth?
No, sir.
All right, what's the next one, Jeff?
All right, the legend of Joe Flacco. He beat the Jags when they were on the road. How about that? The Jags on the road has been a story this year. They win more on the road than do at home. The Jags lose on the road, 27-31. Old man Joe Flacco off the couch went 26 for 45, 311 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I was actually watching that game, and because I was watching the Lions Bears, and yeah, I turned from that.
Yeah.
That game was it was an injury-filled game because there was plays that was going out left and right for Cleveland, and some also in Jacksonville. But to see Joe Flacco, who's like 1,000 years old, throw for 311 yards is impressive.
Man. So how old is Joe Flacco, man?
Joe Flacco's probably about 37, 38.
And I'm assuming he's not the starting quarterback.
He was retired.
He retired. Hold on. So he retired from the NFL, then he came back.
Basically, yes.
And he threw for how many yards?
311.
He needs to stay.
The Browns actually just named him the starting QB for the whole rest of the season. By the way,
Oh my God.
they fucking better. They just named him the starting QB for the whole rest of the season.
That's crazy to me, man. That's good.
Now,
That's good.
Trevor Lawrence, he was trash today. Because he was 28 for 50, 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions.
Man.
He's
Trash.
I give him credit for even playing. Actually, he had a high ankle sprain that I don't think he was even supposed to play, but he still toughed it out. He played the entire game.
Okay.
He had an ankle sprain last week against the Bengals, and he still came out and he played today. I give him so much credit for even just playing, but yeah, he played like trash. He played great.
He played like what, Jeff?
Trash. He played like trash. When you throw 3 interceptions, damn, you're trash.
Yeah.
But they almost won. So I mean, I guess it's more impressive that they almost won and he threw 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Dakota, one of our viewers. I'm a little upset that he's not here, but I do understand why he's not here. The Detroit Lions lose 13-28 against the Chicago Bears.
Well, so when they played Chicago, was it 3 weeks ago? I think 2.5 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. What was the score then? It was really close. It was close, right?
Well, I think it was 31-28.
Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Because they came all the way back.
Yep.
I think this. I'm not a Lions fan, but however, they on the road. They doing really good to me. I like them. I like what they got going on. I think what's that? The running back, was it Minecraft? Mahoney. Phenomenal.
Montgomery.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. I think that they obviously we can't sleep on Chicago, but I think the Lions is doing really good. Hands down. I salute the Lions. I salute them. So I'm gonna buy me. I told one of my coworkers that I'm gonna end up buying me a Lions jersey and putting in the frame. So because they're doing so good to me. So I think I like them. I like what they got going on. I love their coach. Obviously, I like them a lot.
Justin Fields didn't play too bad today. He was 19 for 33 for 223 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And he also had 12 carries for 58 yards and a rushing touchdown.
So, like I say, I think Chicago was waiting for this game to start anyway. After what happened last time, Chicago was ready, and it's just unfortunate Chicago got the best of them. It happened.
Well, it didn't help that Jared Goff played like trash.
Yeah.
He was 20 for 35, 161 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. That is 100%
trash.
Thank you. Next one, Jeff. We should be almost done.
Yeah, I thought that. I don't think the Lions are pretenders. I think it was just a bad game in general. I think that was a very bad game.
So too.
I agree.
All right. Wow. Yeah. This one game that we're about to talk about was absolutely
trash.
Thank you. Yeah. But it's not this one. The Niners beat the Seahawks 16-28. San Francisco improves to 10-3 on the season. Drew Lock actually wasn't trash. He actually played pretty good. 22 for 31, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. I mean, there's not much more you can ask out of him. Really, there isn't. He's been sitting on the bench for I don't know how long.
It was his first start since 2021.
2021, I think. Yeah, 2021. That was his first start.
So yeah, you can't. There's nothing you really can say. The guy basically, he showed up against a team that was going to demolish him regardless.
Yeah.
And Brock Purdy looks like he's starting to get better because he was 19 for 27, 368 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. McCaffrey rushed for 16 carries for 145 yards. Debo Samuels and Ayuk, they destroyed the Seahawks secondary. Samuels had 7 catches for 149 yards and a touchdown, and Ayuk had 6 catches for 126 yards. And even George Kittle joined the fun with 3 catches for 76 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, they demolished the secondary for Seattle.
Man. But you already know what I'm gonna say about Seattle, man.
Trash.
Trash.
They are 6-7 on the season. I think their season's pretty much over at this point. I don't know if there's any statistical way that they get in the playoffs at all. Even if they do, they'll probably just be a first-round exit anyway.
Especially if they don't have. It shows that they need Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But even with Geno Smith, I don't think they would have. Yeah, they wouldn't have still beaten the 49ers. There would have been no way in hell. That Niners defense is for real.
Yeah. Now this trash game ended in a 3-0. That's how trash this game was. It was 3-0 was the final score.
Man.
And that was the Vikings and Raiders.
Mm.
Yep.
Well, we're not even going to spell stats on that one.
The only thing I'm going to say is our legend, Josh Dobbs, got benched. So he got benched for Nick Mullins.
Who?
That is a surprise.
Nick Mullins.
Would they get him off the couch too?
This game we didn't got talked much about because again Herbert got injured. Broncos beat the Chargers 24-7. Yeah, not much to say about that. Russell Wilson played all right. 21 for 33, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception.
Now, his last game, I just watched the end of that game, and the Bills and Chiefs game.
Bills beat the Chiefs 20-17.
20-17.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a close game.
But here's the thing: one of the Chiefs' wide receivers is the one that cost them the game.
Oh wow!
Because they literally had a play drawn up perfectly, where it ended up being a touchdown, but it was called back because the receiver was lined up off sides.
No way.
Yes.
Really? Oh wow.
And apparently, according to I just saw it. So they said QB's chief lets out QB's Chiefs quarterback lets out frustration to refs after loss. Because apparently there was a lot of plays that the refs was not calling. Blatant pass interference calls. And yeah, it was a bad called game.
Wow.
That's been recent. Like I've gotten a lot of notifications about refs missing blatant calls and they're just not calling it. So
Exactly.
I don't know what's going on there, but shocking outcome to this game, I would say.
And like I said, the Chiefs basically had the game won with that lateral that ended up being that went for a touchdown that got called back. So, yeah, they make stupid calls, and then on the calls they need to call, they don't call.
Yeah.
And I think that's the rest because the late games are starting. We got the Eagles and Cowboys with this fight. Me and Jeff both picked the Eagles because neither one of us could stand the Cowboys. So it's time for So if you haven't been here for the beginning of the season on our podcast, but we have actually we did do the ESPN Pick'ems.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go over last week's picks and then do our picks for this week. You're more than welcome to join in on the picks for this week's if you want to.
Okay.
Let me pull up my screen. All right, so we all know. So, Jeff, do all of us pick the Steelers against the Patriots?
Yes.
We all got that one wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals beat the Colts. I got that one right. I believe you got that one right, didn't you?
Me and Owen picked the Colts.
Should be able to pull up the group picks. Jeff, keep going while I try to see if I can pull up the whole group pick.
All right. The Jags and the Browns. Me and you picked the Jags because they're at home, and we got that one wrong. But Owen got it right. He picked the Browns. Me and Owen picked the Bucks. You picked the Falcons. Me and Owen got that one right. We all picked the Lions. We got that one wrong. The Saints and the Panthers. We all got that one right. We picked up the Saints. We all got this game wrong. The Texans and the Jets.
Yeah, go figure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Rams and the Ravens. We got that one right. The Vikings and the Raiders. We got that one right.
Which was a
The
joke.
Seahawks and the Niners. We got that one right. I got this one right. You and Owen got this one wrong. The Broncos and the Chargers. I picked the Broncos. You guys picked the Chargers.
And the funny thing is about that one, that was a last minute switch.
Mm-hmm. And then the Chiefs and the Bills, we all got that one wrong. And then I have Eagles, Dolphins, and Giants picked.
Yeah, we both got the same ones left: Eagles, Dolphins, and Giants.
Mm.
All right, time for Week 15. So we got the Chargers and Raiders.
Chargers.
Well, not knowing the status of Justin Hubert, for right now, I'm going with the Raiders. Because if Hubert's not playing, then I don't see them beating the Raiders.
I go with the Chargers. I don't think it matters who's at QB for the Chargers. Just the Raiders are.
Trash.
Thank you.
Yep.
Well, so are the Chargers.
They're just a little bit less than trash.
So we got the Bengals and Vikings.
I think that's gonna be a good game. I think
I'm taking the Bengals.
you taking the Bengals.
Yep.
Is Kirk Cousins back? No, is he back yet or no after his surgery?
No, Kirk Cousins is done for the year.
All right. So what about the other quarterback that was it the second string quarterback that took his spot?
He got benched.
He did? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going with Cincinnati then.
I'm going Cincinnati too. Jake Browning looked good today, so I think he's going to do good again.
Well, we got your Steelers and the Colts.
That's on you, Jeff.
I'm going Steelers. Just
Jeff, your boys got to come through.
I know. We've had an easy schedule.
They better not lose to no damn Geno Mitchell. Who you got, Rebirth?
And that right there,
Yeah.
I'm going with the Colts, man.
Now this might be an interesting game. The Lions and Broncos.
Oh man, I'm going with the Lions.
I'll go
Where
with the Lions.
Where they playing at? They playing at home?
Yes, at home.
Oh yeah, I'm going with the Lions.
They bounce back after this bad week against the Bears. They bounce back.
Just a reminder, the Bengals and Vikings, Steelers and Colts, and Lions and Broncos are all Saturday games.
Saturday?
This is the week where they start their Saturday games.
All right. Thanks, Roger Goodell. Thank you so much.
Don't fucking get me started.
Yeah, all right? So where we at? We at the Lions. So Denver Broncos and the Lions. Who you guys got? Who you got?
I got Detroit.
I'm me too. They're gonna be at home. You Jeff? Who you got?
I'm going Lions. They do a lot better than this week. I think they bounce back.
I think they're gonna be pissed off that they lost to the Bears.
Yeah, they are. They are.
All right, next game will be the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears.
Chicago.
I'm going with Joe Flacco off the couch.
I'm going with Mr. 38-year-old Joe Flacco. Yeah, I am.
So you guys think that Cleveland is not gonna the Bears not gonna beat Cleveland?
They're gonna struggle with that defense.
Yeah. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and switch mine then. And I hope I'm doing the right thing. So I'm gonna go with Cleveland, man. I'm gonna go with the old man as the quarterback.
Oh, we got the Falcons and Panthers.
Falcons.
And then we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Jeff, are you going with your boy Baker Mayfield next week?
Yeah, because I don't know what to think of Jordan Love, so I'll go with my boy Baker Mayfield on that one.
He's been pretty hot, so I'm going with Jordan Love. What about you, Reverb?
It don't matter to me, man. I don't want to. I don't matter. I don't follow. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's in the air with me on that game right there.
All right, then we got the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans.
So what is? Hold on. So what record? What's their record? The Titans. What's their record?
The Titans are 4-8.
All right. What about Texas?
7-6.
I don't know about that one.
But I don't know if CJ Stroud's gonna be playing if he doesn't pass some concussion protocols.
Okay. What you think, Jeff?
I'm going with the Texans. I'm gonna lean towards the fact that CJ Stroud is going to play. I'm just gonna go with that he does pass that concussion protocol.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping on too.
I guess all three of us hoping on that then.
And then we got the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Do not see Zach Wilson having another game like he did today.
No.
I just don't. There's no way in fucking hell.
Hey, Miami is doing a thing, man. So I'm going Miami, the Dolphins.
Miami's for real. And there's no way that Zach Wilson has 2 good games in a row. There's not a shot that he has 2 good games in a row.
Big time, what you think?
Oh, I got the Dolphins.
All right.
If Zach Wilson has 2 300-yard games in a row, I'm going to shoot myself. Because he's trash. And next game we got the Giants and the Saints. You know I gotta go with my Giants.
Sorry, Tony. I'm going with the Saints.
I don't know. You don't matter to me on that on those two on that game right there.
You know Derek Carr is frail. We're gonna knock him out. And then we got the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots.
Oh, I'm going with Kansas City.
I think we're all going with Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got the Rams and the Commanders. Rams.
Yeah.
And yeah.
$49 the Cardinals? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We got a dynasty versus trash. Oh, these motherfuckers. I can't stand these assholes. Cowboys and Bills.
Bills Mafia, please. Please, Bills Mafia.
I'm going with the Bills Mafia too. And then the last two games, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at home against the Ravens.
The Jags are at home, so they're losing. They're losing since they're at home. So I'm picking Ravens.
Ravens?
I'm taking Ravens as well.
All right, I'm going Ravens.
And then the last game, we got the Eagles and Seahawks.
I'm going with Eagles.
Eagles.
As much as I hate the Eagles, I got to go with the Eagles as well. And then how many total points will be scored between the Chiefs and Patriots? I'm going to say about 40.
I'll go 42. It'll probably be like 39-3 or something.
I'll probably go. Yeah, I go 40. I go 40.
I don't know, the Chiefs' offense isn't the same anymore. Receivers keep dropping passes left and right. All right. Anybody else got anything to say before we end the podcast?
Nope.
I will say, Rebirth, it was a pleasure having you.
You already know, man.
We gotta have you back on more again.
Man, you one phone call away, baby.
It's been definitely a great pleasure.
Thank you, man. I thank you for inviting me. Thank you for having me on here. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate both of you guys. So you already know. Anytime you guys need me, I'm here. I'm on here. So let me know what's up.
So on that note, we want to thank all of our viewers who tuned in. Oh, just to let you guys know, during the episode, we gained another viewer.
Oh, that's what's up.
So yeah, during the live podcast, we actually gained another viewer.
That's what's up. Shout out to the viewer, whoever that person is. Shout out.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
So once again, we want to thank all of our, fans that have been watching us from day one. Those who are just now watching us, we want to thank you as well. For all those who love to participate and was commenting with us, thank you very much. We appreciate every single one of you. Once again, Rebirth, it was a pleasure having you on. We got to do this again.
Oh, man.
For myself, Big Tom Tony, for Dope Ass Jeff, and for the Insane Rebirth, we want to say thank you all. We love you. Have a great night.
Peace.
Peace, guys.
Peace.